Good morning. Hello, good morning. My voice is audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Audible, no? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today we will start our new topic or new unit, that is unit 5. Now I am directly jumping from first, second unit to unit 5, right? So this is also very important topic. Later on we will go for 3. Okay. So unit 3 is a little bit hard, or you can say it requires regular lectures, 2-3 lectures. You will forget if I teach today and then I come to Saturday, then you will get confused. This is very easy topic, two-port network, just based on KVL, KCL, right? We will try to understand this two-port network. What do you mean by two-port network? Two ports means a network consists of two ports, one input port, say 1 dash, and one output port, say 2 dash. Okay, na? Meaning of two port is two means one input port and one output ports. There can be a one port network also. There can be a 3-port network also, is possible. Okay. But our focus of study is on 2-port network. Network is this box, and network maybe it consists of any circuit, energy sources, anything will be there, right? Or you can say network consists of n number of volt resistances, inductor, capacitor. Yeah. So network is closed, but without opening the network, you are in position to find the properties of the network. Finding the properties of network is important. What is its input voltage? If I give any input voltage, what is its output voltage? What is its input impedance? What is its output impedance? What is input current? What is output current? These are some variables which you have to find out. And this box has some parameters. So we are studying in this unit, we are studying the properties or parameters of two-port network. Or we can find the box is given to you, or any circuit is given, two-port circuit is given. You are asked to find the parameters of this network. So first port I1 and I2. Sorry, first port 1 dash, second port 2 dash. The voltage I am assuming here as V1, and in port 2 voltage I am assuming it as V2. This is a standard notation. You can refer any standard textbook, say Van Valkenburg book, best book of network analysis and synthesis, which is available in our library, also Van Valkenburg. You can see the first port is 1 dash, 2 dash. First port we are assuming V1. Of course, this is positive. And second port V2. Of course, this is. Then currents. What is the value of currents? Current is also a variable. I am assuming this as I1. Current entering in port 1 is I1. And in port 2 also I am assuming current entering I2. In port 2 also, the standard notation is current is entering and I2. These are the 4 variables which always vary. If you change V1, your I1, I2, V2 will change. If you change value of V1 high or rise or decrease, the value of I1, I2 and V2 will change according to the parameters of the circuit, according to the parameters of the network. I don't know what is inside the network. Maybe resistances, 10 resistances, 100 resistances, any number of resistance inside this, in this box. Okay? So by changing the variables I1, V1, the output variables V2, I2 will change. Or by changing V1, I1 will change, I2 will change, and V2. So but how much amount, by how much amount, and what will be the change observed in I1, I2 and V2, This can be determined if I know the parameters of this box. If I know the parameters. So there, so जैसे for a circuit, just I am giving an analogy. For a circuit, if resistance 10 ohm resistance is connected to a 20 volt supply, so 20 by 10, 2 ampere is the current. What is the parameter? What is your component? Resistance, and resistance parameter is 10 ohm, right? Just think of the analogy. It is a simple circuit, simple closed path, one port circuit. But if you go for two port circuit, and there are n number of resistances, inductor, capacitor, components are there. So you need to know the exact parameters of the box. You say, if I know the resistance of the circuit, then I am able to find the current. So same is the case with two. If you know the properties of this box, if you know the properties of this box की property अगर आपको पता है, if you know the properties of the box, or if you know the parameters of the box, some parameters I am going to define later on. If you know the properties of the box, then you are in position, whatever may be the input, what will be the output you can find. Okay? So there are some parameters which defines all the properties of it. That is why we are studying this two-port network, because anything is there, like adapter, your mobile adapter. You are giving input AC and taking output. What is inside the adapter, you don't know. Inside, what is inside the adapter and what are the properties, what are the parameters of the adapter, that we can find by doing some analysis. Exactly the same thing we are doing in this two-port network. Again, suppose we are interested in finding some resistances, inductor, capacitor, what is its value, we find. Okay. Of course, there is not one resistance, there is some parameters which I am going to define here. So, in order to obtain the output-input relation, you need some parameters. Okay. The first parameter of this study of two-port network is, we call it as a Z parameter, or we call it as a impedance parameter. Impedance parameter, or sometimes it is called as open circuit parameter. Like for one component resistance, we find the value of the resistance. And for this box, we find the parameters. Because there are 6 parameters we are going to study one by one. Once these 6 parameters is studied, then this unit is over. This study of two-port network. First parameter of this box is Z parameter. What is the value of Z? Okay? Z parameter. And since it is a two-port network, so therefore there are 4 Z parameters. Okay? The Z parameters is also called as impedance parameter, or we call it as a open circuit parameters. Okay? Open circuit parameters. So how will you define this Z parameters? Z parameters, this Z matrix, it is in the form of matrix. Z parameters is defined as Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. This parameter, Z parameter, is defined as Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. For any two-port network, for any two-port network, you need parameters. Like for a circuit, you need the value of resistance. For two-port network, you need the value of this parameter. Okay. Anybody having any question, they can ask. Huh? Anybody having any question, they can ask. Next, how this Z parameter is related to these 4 variables. V1, I1, V2, I2 are variables. V1, I1 and V2 are variables. So here I can write these are related as V1 is related to V1 is related to function of I1 and V2 is also related to function of I1. Or we have already seen in Kirchhoff voltage law, V1 is always a function of I1 and I2. Variables are I1 and I2. And V2 is also a function of I1 and I2. So directly I can write in terms of these parameters, the equations I can write V1 is equal to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. V1 is function of Z. And V2 I can write Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Slowly you have to write in your notebook. Equations are there, you have to write it equations, but there is a logical equation. All the equations are logical. You can say V1 Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. Then V2 Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Okay, once you have to write the same procedure for all parameters, we have to write the same equation. V1 is the function of I1 and I2, and V2 is function of I1 and I2. Of course, Z parameters are constant. Parameters means constant. Value of resistance is always constant. Unit will be ohm. Okay? Z, unit of Z will be ohm. This I can write in the matrix form V1, V2 is equal to Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22, I1, I2. This also I can write. I can write this in the matrix. Okay. All of you written. So how to find Z11 and Z12? Here you can see by this equation. This is a standard equation of Z parameter, equation 1, and this is equation 2. So how to find Z11 by this equation? Z11 is equal to V1 by I1 and I2 is equal to 0. Okay. If I keep this as open circuit, then I2 will be 0. If I will not connect, if we are not connecting any load, I2 will be 0. And I2 will be 0 means Z11 is equal to.
सर आपका आवाज अटक
इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम. If
सर आप लैग में
हेलो वॉइस आ रही है?
समझ नहीं रहा.
लैगिंग हो रही वॉइस.
Okay, this is
कुछ बोला समझ.
Okay, this is because of some internet weak problem. You don't worry about it. Recording I will upload in. Recording will be good. Okay. You can see that Z11 is equal to, be careful, Z11 is equal to V1 by I1 at I2 is equal to 0. I2 is equal to 0 means this is kept open circuit. Open circuit means I2 is 0. That is why the parameter name is also called as open circuit parameter. We are given 3 names to this parameter: open circuit parameter, Z parameter, or impedance parameter. Means the output is kept open circuited, then Z11 is equal to V1 by I2. Similarly, Z12 is equal to, what will be the value of Z12? Z12 is equal to V1 by V1 by I2 at I1 is equal to. Similarly, Z21 is equal to V2 by I1 and I2 is equal to 0, and Z22 is equal to V2 by I2 at I1 is 0. Okay. Just you write the equations. When we solve one in numerical, you are able to understand how this process takes place. Okay. So slowly you write down equation. Z11 is equal to क्या हो जाएगा V1 by I1 at I2 is equal to 0. Z12 is equal to V1 by I2 at I1 is equal to 0. Similarly, Z12 is equal to क्या हो जाएगा V1 V2 by I1 at I2 is equal to 0. And similarly, Z22 क्या हो जाएगा V2 by I2 at I1 is. This is a way method of finding Z parameters of a two-port network. In lab also we will perform this experiment. Lab में we will connect a 3 resistances and we'll try to find the parameters of Z parameters of this two-port network. Okay? To understand these or to find these Z parameters, the simple method is just solve one.
सर आप बीच बीच में बोलते हो ना सर.
Yes. वॉइस क्लियर नहीं आ रही क्या?
नो
सर वो
सर कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा है, बहुत ही अटक रहा है.
Okay, don't worry about it.
और समझ भी नहीं आ रहा.
Recording I will upload. Just continue this lecture for 10 minutes. So our standard equation is this. V1 is equal to Z111 I1 plus Z12 I2 and V2 is equal to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. This is the method to find Z matrix. This is the method to find Z matrix. Just try to solve a simple numerical. Just try to solve this simple circuit numerical. In this you are able to find parameters of simple circuit is given and you are asked to find the Z parameters of the circuit. Question is find the Z parameters of the circuit. There is 2 methods or just by Kirchhoff voltage law we'll find. We'll take this as V1, this as V2. Take the direction of I1 in this direction and direction of I2 in this. The concept you will understand by just solving this problem. How to find the Z parameters of the circuit. Of course, this is two-port network. This is two-port network. Okay? This box is two-port network. Dotted box is two-port network. No voltage source, no current source. In network doesn't have energy sources. Okay? And a fixed energy, independent energy sources are not there. Just this box is given and we are asked to find the Z parameters of this two-port. Okay? Try to understand. This is I am assuming V1 in this direction, V2 in this direction, I1 in this direction, and I2 in this. Right? So current in this direction will be, you can see it carefully. I1 in this direction, and I2 is in this direction. So current through 4 ohm will be I1 plus I2. I hope so. Everybody will agree. Current through 4 ohm resistance will be I1 plus I2. Current through 4 ohm resistance will be I1 plus I2. Okay? All of you agree? The current through 4 ohm resistance will be I1 plus I2. Always we are taking, here I am taking this current as anti-clockwise direction because standard notation of two-port network is both the currents I1 and I2 are incoming. Okay? Why I have taken the standard notation? Because the current through I1 is also incoming and I2 is also. So current through 4 ohm resistance is I1 plus I2. Just write the Kirchhoff voltage. If you are master in Kirchhoff voltage law, there is no need to worry about this unit. Two-port network is entirely based on Kirchhoff voltage. I can write the equation V1 is equal to 2I1 drop plus 4I1 plus I2. You can write V1 is rise and 2I1 and 4I1 plus I2 is drop. Rise is equal to drop. I hope so everybody understood this equation. Anybody having confusion in this equation, they can ask. So V1 rise, 2I1 drop, and current through 4 ohm is I1 plus I2. So 4I1 plus I2. Or I can write a standard equation V1 is equal to 6I1 plus 4I2. This is the standard equation of Z parameter calculation. Second equation you write in this anti-clockwise direction. Second equation you can write this in anti-clockwise direction. Kirchhoff voltage law in this loop. Kirchhoff voltage law in this loop in anti-clockwise direction. You can write V2 is equal to 5I2 plus 4I1 plus I2. Anybody having any confusion in writing equation, they can ask. Then you can directly write V2 is equal to 4I1 plus 5, 4, 9I2. This is equation 2. 4I1 plus 9I2. Comparing equation 1 and 2 with this equation 1 and 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2 with this equation 1 and 2, directly the answer is there. This is Z11, this is Z12, this is Z21, this is Z. Your Z parameter is determined. Or you can write this in the matrix form. V1, V2. Writing equation V1, V2 in matrix form. 6, 4, 4, 9. I1, I2. Writing equation in matrix form, directly you will get a Z parameter of the matrix. That's all. This is the Z parameters. Z. This is the Z parameters. 6449. 6449 is the Z parameters of this network. 6449 is the Z parameters of this network. Just you check any confusion is there, you can ask the question. Anybody having any questions or doubt, they can ask. Okay. Now you try to solve the other equation. This is how you have to find the Z parameter of two-port network. This is very easy. You can again solve one problem. Find the Z parameter of this circuit. Find the Z parameter of this circuit as try to find as soon as possible. Yes. वॉइस नहीं आ रही, क्या बोले? 1 3 6. Actually, today my internet connection is weak in this lab. That's why your voice is not audible clearly.
सर वो कुछ नहीं समझ रहा वो सर 15-20 मिनट से वैसे ही हो रहा ना सर वो.
हाँ सर.
ओके ओके, आप ना रिकॉर्डिंग देख लो, एक रिकॉर्डिंग देख लो, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. ठीक है. और टुमारो आई विल रिपीट द सेम क्लास. ओके, ठीक है. तो दिस
पीपीटी की मदद से पढ़ाते जाओ ना, उसमें नहीं होगा ना सर ये प्रॉब्लम.
नहीं, what happens in PPT ना, problem is in PPT ना, we cannot write directly equations. ये writing equation is not possible in PPT.
तो सर एक पेज पे लिख के हम आप आपको पढ़ा सकते हैं ना वैसे, पीपीटी नहीं तो.
Okay, we'll see. But recording you can watch. After this class, I will upload this recording as soon as possible. So this second problem also I am solving. You try to see. This is V1. This is.
सर बोर्ड भी प्रॉपरली दिखता नहीं.
You just watch.
हाँ ना सर, बुक में लिख भी नहीं सकते सर वहां से.
ओके ओके, नो इश्यू. आप ये वीडियो वॉच कर लो आज के लिए. अब मैं कल देखता हूँ नेक्स्ट क्लास में. Just write two equations for I1 and I2 and get the Z parameters. V1 is equal to क्या हो जाएगा 1I1 plus 6I1 plus I2. You get V1 is equal to 7I1 plus 6I2 and V2 is equal to 3I2. Kirchhoff voltage law in anti-clockwise direction. 3I2 plus 6I1 plus I2. This is equation 1, and if you solve this, you will get equation 6I1 plus 9. Writing this equation 1 and 2 in the matrix form, writing these two equations in the matrix form, we'll get the Z parameter of this circuit. We'll get the Z parameter of this circuit. You can say that V1, V2 is equal to, what will be the Z parameter? 7, 6. And here 6, 9. I1, this is the Z parameters of the 7, 6, 6, 9 is the Z parameter of the circuit. Okay. Okay. Today internet problem is there. That's why my voice is not coming clearly. So don't worry about it.